brothers and sisters, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I'm here to do a very requested video, and this is the Ghana tag. I've done the Ghana tag about 2.5 years ago on my other channel, my Ghana Goddess channel. So the questions have been answered, but I've gotten a lot of emails and just questions on random videos about other things that had to do with Ghana. So I wanted to do a video addressing those questions, and I'm just going to call it the Ghana tag remix. Okay, so let's go. So just to address some questions that were in the other Ghana tag, I am 100% Ghanaian. Both parents are from Ghana. I was born in America, lived in Ghana for the first 5 years or so of my life, and then came back to America. My parents are both from the Ashanti tribe. Specifically, my father is from Akumadine, and my mother is from... So when I go to Ghana, I usually visit both, but I usually stay with my mom's side of the family. As far as speaking the language, my family does speak Tree. I knew it as a child. I don't know it anymore. I can understand most of it, but I don't speak it. And I think I could speak it, but when I do speak it, especially when I go to Ghana and speak it, they always make fun of me, and they make me not want to speak it because they laugh at it or they mock me. So I was just like, I don't speak it, but I can understand what you're saying. So if you're talking about me, I can understand it. If you guys are curious as to what the language sounds like, I will link a video to Prince Asante, and he does videos a lot of the times in Tree, so you guys can hear exactly what the language sounds like. What is the best thing about Ghana? There are so many wonderful things about Ghana. It's kind of hard to just narrow it down to one thing that's the best thing. I would say being able to be around people who share the same heritage. Of course, living in America, you do get to interact with people from Ghana every now and then, but being there and kind of figuring out where you come from, where your roots originated from, just learning about the different stories of the different ancestors and family traditions and things like that. You really feel connected. You kind of feel like, you know, this is me. And that's one of the best things about going down there. Another thing that I really like about Ghana is the food. Ghanaian food is my favorite food, hands down. I love it. I love all of the food. Of course, my favorite is fried plantains. But the food is just so fresh because a lot of the times they'll pick it from the tree that day, or they'll get it fresh from the marketplace, cook it the same day. There's not a whole lot of like freezing foods, processed foods. The food you're getting is extremely fresh, and it tastes amazing. I love the food. One of the most common foods is called fufu or fufu, and most people from Ghana really enjoy that food, really love it. Shout out to Black Star Nation BSN. He has a video, I'll link his video below. He has a video where he is eating fufu, and you can see exactly what it looks like, how you eat it. He has a great channel, you should check him out. He's handsome, all that. But he has a video eating fufu. Check out his video if you want to know what it looks like. I remember being in the village in Ghana and eating my fufu, and looked to my grandma and I said, Nana, where's that chicken that was running around all day? And she goes, it's in your soup. And I was just like, oh my God. But the food is just that fresh. Like the chicken, 1 minute it's here, the next minute it's in your soup. So the food is really fresh, and that's one thing I love about Ghana. Favorite Adinkra symbols. Adinkra symbols were symbols that were created by the Akan people of Ghana, and they represent different concepts or beliefs or aphorisms, and there's a whole bunch of them. I want to say there's like maybe 40 symbols, and if you go to Ghana, you'll see these symbols on like different houses or on furniture, on clothing, and there's a whole bunch of them. So I was asked what are my favorite ones, because sometimes you guys see me wearing like different earrings and things like that in my videos, and I have 3. And the 3 that I have are Sankofa, and that is a heart, but the ends of it kind of curl up, or it can be this bird, and it basically means to learn from the past. And my second favorite is Jinyame, and Jinyame is actually my absolute favorite symbol. I've loved it since I was a little girl, and that symbol just means accept God, and it means God is, nobody can judge me except God. whatever you, I guess, want it to mean, but it means accepts God. And that is my absolute favorite. My third favorite symbol is called dwafe, and that is a comb, and it just means beauty and femininity and hygiene. I actually love them so much that I have them tattooed on me, but I'm not going to show you where. Okay, my favorite Ghana experience. I have so many experiences in Ghana that were so much fun, but the two that stand out to me is one time I went to Ghana and my sister and I and one of my cousins went down to the marketplace, and when we got there were just a lot of people, was a lot of commotion going on, and my little sister stepped out, like she stepped onto the street, and as soon as she stepped out, I grabbed her, and right when I grabbed her, a bus went whoosh, and it would have killed her. That bus would have killed her had I not grabbed her. And she was just like, oh my God, you saved my life. And she was freaked out the entire time because she had almost gotten killed. Because the people in, I don't know if it's in Ghana in general or in Kumasi or just in that particular part, they drove really crazy. And you have to be very careful on the streets. You have to really watch where you're going and just be really mindful. My grandmother was actually killed walking across the street by a car, a trotro. She was killed by one because, like I said, like some of these drivers, they really don't pay attention, and it's unfortunate. But just knowing that, you know, I saved her life was one of my favorite experiences there. The second one was when I was a little bit younger. There was this guy named Miles, and he was a friend of the family, but he spent a lot of time in the house with us, and he was like in love with me. He was half white, so they called him like half caste or Obroni because he was mixed, and he was from England, so he had a British accent, but he could speak Twi perfectly. I mean, he was living in Ghana. And he was just like in love with me, and he would follow me everywhere. He would ask to be my boyfriend, and he just kind of took care of me while I was in Ghana. There was a situation where we went to a wedding reception and the lights went out, because that's really popular. I mean, that's really common too. With electricity just kind of being sparse, the lights can just go out. And back when I went, it would be like lights out, and it would just be pitch black for about 5 minutes. So the lights went out and it was crazy. Everyone was like running around, because remember, it's a wedding reception, a lot of people. Everyone's running around crazy. There was this old man, he must have been like 80 years old. As soon as the lights went out, he kissed me. Oh my God, it was horrible. And Miles came and he grabbed me, and he took me into the bus. He just kind of like protected me and took care of me. And when we went down to Accra, my aunt had just built a brand new home in Accra. There wasn't much furniture, but there were like lots of beds, and the beds were made of wood. And Miles was like trying to impress me or whatever, and so he went like, I could do whatever I want to do, and he's like jumping up and down on these beds, and he broke them. So when my aunt came home, oh my God, we all got in so much trouble because, but I thought it was cute that he tried to impress me. And if you're watching this, Miles, shoot me an email, because I've been trying to track him down forever, but I haven't been able to find him since we were younger. So anyway, that's my favorite experience in Ghana. What would I do to help Ghana? There are so many things that, I mean, Ghana has been developing. It's still growing and it's starting to get a lot more modernized. But if I could help Ghana, I would really want the roads to be fixed. The roads are just a hot mess, and it's dangerous driving on those roads just because there's a lot of potholes and things like that. So I would really want to fix the roads, and I would want to also help more children read and just have literacy, because I noticed how much they just love to learn and education. A lot of times when they live in the villages or in other parts, they're not able to have access to education, especially children with disabilities and things like that. I would really want to help children. What are some ridiculous questions you've gotten about your culture? When I was younger, I would get really stupid questions. And I say that they're stupid questions because I felt like people knew what they were asking. They knew it was ridiculous because they were laughing as they asked it. I would get questions like, oh, do you sleep next to lions and zebras? Or have you ever seen a giraffe? Yes, at the zoo. I think that people would assume that, you know, it's kind of like National Geographic status where I'm out on the safari, and when I go to visit Ghana, I am sleeping in the wilderness all the time. And that's very far from the truth. If you go to Ghana, honestly, if you go to Accra, it's just like here in the States. I mean, yes, everyone is probably, most of the people are probably going to be black. Yes, the weather will be different. Some of the stuff might look a little different, but honestly, it's not too much different until you start going out into like the outskirts. Just like anywhere else though. What do I love most about the culture? One thing that I really love about the Ghanaian culture is the amount of respect that is given to elders. I think that living in America, when I see some of the way people talk to their parents or even talk to anyone who's old enough to be their mother, it's just so disrespectful. But a lot of times in Ghana, when we're talking to someone who's older than us, we have that humbleness, our respect. A lot of times we get down on our knees and talk to them, or we address them with a respectful manner, like a word that we use to show respect before we even start talking to them. But the amount of respect that people do have for people who are older than them is incredible, and that's one thing that I love about the culture. Another thing I love is the clothes, the kente cloth. It is beautiful. It's creative. I love it. It's one of my favorite things about being from Ghana. One of the things that I am most proud of. My favorite Ghanaian actor. Okay, I get this. I don't know why people ask me this question. I think maybe people assume I watch a lot of the Ghanaian movies, which I don't. I don't watch a lot of them, mainly because a lot of times they're really creepy. They're scary. Like, they have a lot of witchcraft and weird stuff going on. And I've seen some that made me go like, this is too much. But and some of them are actually, you know, fine. They're like, what's that one called? I think it's called Something's Apple, or I don't know. But no, I really don't watch Ghanaian movies. My favorite Ghanaian actor is Idris Elba. What? He's actually half Ghanaian and he is British. But of course, you know, he's here in the States doing movies here, and I am in love with Idris Elba. And yes, he is my favorite Ghanaian actor. How was it growing up with two different cultures, meaning the American culture and the Ghanaian culture? Now, this is a really popular question. I get this question a lot, and I feel like it's a very loaded question. So I'll probably do a video addressing this question in itself, because growing up in America and having a Ghanaian background has been interesting. So I will do a video specifically about that. And the last question is, do I know how to azonto? Azonto is a dance that was originated in Ghana, and it's kind of transcended all over now, and people are doing it in all the countries. It's a really cool dance. Do I know how to do it? No, not really. I've been asked this question so many times. Can you do a video teaching us how to azonto? I don't even know how to do it. I can do it just a little bit. If you guys want me to do a video showing you how I do my azonto, let me know. It's gonna be really ridiculous, but I will do one if you really want to see it. Anyway, loves, thank you so much for asking me all these questions and allowing me to be able to respond. Make sure you check out Black Star Nation BSN's videos, because he's awesome. He's hilarious. He is hilarious. I don't like fufu, and I'm still repping Kumasi and what? His channel is great. Also check out Princess Sante's channel if you guys want to see some other cultural things. And if you want to look at my other Ghana tag, I will link it below, the one I did 2 years ago. If you want those questions answered, check them out. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. And if you don't, big kisses, I love you. And I will talk to y'all later. Peace out, sisters and brothers.